So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started.
Oh, what has happened?
Goal! Manchester United! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through.
It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aims beyond the defence. And it's Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the chance for a shot!
It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to...
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Costa Curta plays it long. Threads one in, and he plays one through.
Adriano. Tries to get it clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make.
Can he finish?
And that should get the job done.
Ball driven towards the far post.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Nedved.
He's having a shot! And he's following up!
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Probing pass. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Cannavaro. Rice, given the lift of his goal. Great vision. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Iniesta.
Batistuta.
Seedorf. Gattuso. Seedorf. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A vicious ball here. And he's picked out the run. That's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Rice.
Looking to play.
Takes a shot! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
He is through here. Chance! They've scored! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And he skips past his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Manchester United hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Here we go again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice-looking ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola. Well-timed, excellent interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. He's a sharp little ball here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Oh no, this does not look good. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a...
Guardiola!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's gone loose.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Iniesta stood his ground strongly. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So, what can they come up with here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really...
Drogba!
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's an errant pass. Iniesta, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Seedorf, and the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Guardiola, looking for a runner. Crosses it in. And the Sar claims it without any fuss. Batistuta. Rummenigge. Gattuso. Now that's well seen too. Guardiola. And it's Rice. Batistuta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one.
And shapes to shoot! Rummenigge. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Drogba. Drogba. He has a look up. Shot a goal!
And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Simplicity itself.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Varane wins the duel this time.
Johan Cruyff. Number 22. Rashford.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Drogba. Milan finding their passes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Eto'o. And here's Drogba. Eto'o. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United may have thrown this away at the death. Ball on the spot. Can he?
The comeback is complete.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
And here's Cruyff. It's a promising position. Looks across and plays it in. Cruyff. And that will be it. Manchester United